Any records tonight? Hopefully. Got a headache, so I'm not trying to exacerbate it. I think I'm playing pretty okay too.
Capturing Bruce Wayne is so much easier than.
I'm getting a little hungry though. By the time this runs over, I'm gonna be starving.
Protocol 10 is ready to begin. It will be my legacy, a monument to your failure.
This run would end at 1 a.m. if it did end.
I guarantee everyone.
If it started right now, it would end at 1 a.m. Let's see what happens.
You are mine, new inmates. Let me introduce myself.
What the hell are you doing? You think we wouldn't hear you?
No Sims? I want to. I might have to play Sims at 1 a.m. I'll do Sims at the end of the stream. No matter what. But this run is like 3 hours and 40 minutes long, so... If it starts right now, it would end at 1 a.m. if it was like a full completed run.
I hear penguins put a price.
You always got to think about that kind of thing.
You two get out of the way.
You work for the penguin?
Wait, get your ass up here.
What's it to you?
Bruce Wayne, you're on my list. Bang.
You're still stuck at work. That's a feels Batman right there.
Lower your weapons.
It's getting late too,
Wayne
dang.
will not be any trouble. Will you, Mr. Wayne? The cuffs can stay on. We don't want to make things too easy, do we?
Close the doors. Prepare for insertion.
I can't believe it.
Bruce Wayne? Great. Here I was reporting on your crummy press conference. Now here we both are. I guess that'll teach you to get involved in politics, won't it?
Listen to me carefully. When they open the door, do not panic. Stay close to me.
So if you'll be there until 7.
Taking advice from some guy who's never even been in a fight?
Yeah, you're like in Pacific time.
They're
Pacific
trying
time
to
right now.
scare us.
Sorry, man. It's every man for himself.
On your feet, Ryder. I said get up.
Lights out, rich boy.
Man, you're really missing out on that feels socialism man emote. Every channel needs that.
Wakey, wakey, Wayne. Oh, what's up? Do you need me to call you butler?
Cobblepot.
Oh, you remember me. I'm touched. Your family destroyed mine, Wayne. This, well, let's just call this good old-fashioned revenge. Get him!
Get him.
I can't contact Alfred from down here. I need to get higher. Alfred, have you got my location?
Of course. I watched your incarceration on the evening news. Was getting yourself arrested a part of your plan all along?
Not exactly.
Yeah,
Although
it's the bottom of a bottle of vodka.
And how was that?
Not good. He
Um,
knows that Bruce Wayne is Batman. He also told me that something called Protocol 10 will make...
Did it arrive, sir?
I think it's like non-refillable distilled vodka. Hey, everybody, remember that you've got Twitch Prime. And you can subscribe to me. There you go. There's the Twitch Prime plug.
Alfred, I took an...
All units, this is Air Tiger 4. We have confirmation that prisoner 4011 is in the courthouse. I repeat, Catwoman is in the courthouse.
Is she in danger?
Affirmative. Target is being held by Dent. We believe he intends to kill her. How should we proceed?
Stand down. Let Two-Face have his fun.
Understood.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it does not. Mr. Dent's predilection for all things binary may not bode well for Miss Kyle.
If there's one person in Arkham City who knows what's really going on, it's her.
Oh, you already got it?
I need to find Catwoman
It's been a while.
now.
Yeah, it's good when it's like nice and melty. If you let it sit out for too long, it just kind of tastes like two different cheeses.
Look out! It's the bat!
Like, if you eat it hot, it's best.
Not. Did you find that easy? You were supposed to. That was merely a taste of what is to come. You will regret trying to outsmart me. You will solve my riddles, and you will collect my trophies. You may not want to, but you must. It's a matter of life and death.
You're gonna die, Jack!
I've got malfunction on a camera in Sector 2.
Pretty good.
While all the good stuff's happening in there.
Bubbles, you can level
Just
up.
do what Two-Face says. Why the hell is he here?
Our friend Batman has arrived. Grab him and cut him in two. This is my call. Yours.
Objection.
Oh, no out of bounds.
Overruled.
Yeah, that's more accurate there, Hidden.
I
Good
need
job.
to locate where the bullet entered the court and where it impacted. The bullet entered through the window there. Now, the trajectory the bullet traveled will lead...
Protocol 10 will commence in 10 hours.
Is he still in there?
I think so. I can hear someone in there. I've got malfunction on a camera in Sector 2. We've lost a camera in Sector 2. I have been watching you, Batman. To see if
Get out of here, helicopter. Helichopter.
let anyone out of the door. Stop it. I'm going out the back.
Yeah, the way he fell is pretty funny.
Yeah, Two-Face showed me. There's a basement full of cells. There's some guy down there. And you didn't think to mention it till now? Where are they? They should have been back here hours ago.
I don't know. They know the rules. I keep telling you guys, get back here before it gets dark.
Maybe Two-Face's crew got him.
Hello, Batman. Do you recognize my voice?
Victor Zsasz.
In the flesh.
No, it'll go back. It just depends on if I'm using keyboard and mouse or not.
You. I've got a special game planned, Batman. A game just for you.
Good start. Good start to the run here.
Let the lady go, Bat Freak, or these people all get a bullet in their heads.
I think you should do what he says. It would be a shame to get blood all over my nice new outfit. What do you think, Batbrain? Like it? What am I saying? Of course you do. Who wouldn't? So anyway, here's the deal. Mr. J is really not up to a visit right now. He's not feeling himself. Well, actually, he was earlier, but that's not what
That's just an achievement.
He's not doing so good, and that idiot doctor I sent from here didn't help. I've seen more smarts from these bozos. I've got to run, boys. If he tries anything funny, kill him.
Hold it right there!
Attacking armed thugs head-on is suicide. I need to disappear. Pick them off silently, one by one.
Don't... Where's he gone?
He's vanished. He disappeared. Screw that. He's gonna get us.
And I do have plans on doing all achievement run this weekend.
You'll be okay. Wait here and don't make a noise.
Which does include that.
The room is secure.
Dude.
You're safe now.
Yo, Batman, thanks for the help.
Yeah, it's an achievement. Oh, God.
I need to investigate this crime scene.
That made me lose so much time. That bug. God, it was almost going to be a sub 13 on exiting this. Which I think I've gotten once before.
There was an asylum, some monsters, and oh, that's right. You left me to die. Now, you probably don't remember it that way, but who cares? You just need
Nah,
to
I don't think it
worry
would have
about the
been.
bomb. Hurry up
Would have been
now.
like 1305, 1304.
Alfred, I've got a mark on the signal used to remotely control the sniper rifle. Joker's behind this.
Was there ever any doubt?
The radio signal should lead me right to him.
Good luck, sir. Camera down in Sector 2.
Speak.
The phone just turned off.
You sound impatient.
It thought that I answered it.
That is very good. You'll need that.
And the fact that it
to
stopped
solve my
ringing
little game.
made me think that
You
too.
may have heard that I've been providing salvation to the mindless drones lucky
Instant
enough
phone
to
on a
answer
decent
my
start
calls.
is a good way to
Hardly
start this
salvation.
run.
You've been killing them.
That's a question of perspective. For example, from where
Now
I'm
it's
standing,
a lot of
I can
execution
see 3 little piggies just waiting for me
until
to cure them of life.
like
From their perspective,
the hour and
I'd
20-minute
imagine
mark.
they see things differently.
If you hurt them, Zsasz, I will hunt
So like
you
the next
down.
hour, there's not much RNG.
But first, a little game. Right now,
There's a little bit with Solomon Grundy and a little bit with political prisoners, but no phones for about the next hour.
take too long, and I kill these piggies. And don't try anything clever. I had a friend help me bounce the signal through every relay from here to Bloodhaven. You'll never find me. Now hang up that phone and start running. Ring, ring,
Oh no. What a game.
Welcome, inmates. You are now taking your first tentative steps towards a better world. A world of fun.
Gas gauge.
A world where the only person you need to answer
Hi,
to
guys.
is yours.
No. Sometimes when you press the D-pad for a gadget, it'll register as the opposite direction. I think it's just a bug in this game. I don't think it's an Xbox controller bug.
My parents were dead and I was rich.
It's typically whenever you switch during an animation.
Anything I wanted, but of course,
Not all the time, but it just works. You know, it happens
I now know that
whenever I'm like doing an animation, like a roll or climbing something, and I quickly want to equip a gadget.
But back then, I had yet to
I'll press down for battering on the D-pad, and then it'll switch to backclaw like it just did right there. Because backclaw's up, battering is down.
Save these people from the relentless misery of their existence.
You should have stayed that way.
Really? Then I'll stop now. Find another telephone, Batman. Goodbye.
Hey, Gas Gauge. Thank you for that 15 months in a row. I mean, 15 months in total, 4-month streak. Holy shit! Can I hit anything? Dude. You don't understand how looking up helps the glide? You go in the direction that you're looking.
Bruce Wayne got put in Arkham City. I'd like to get 5 minutes with that rich.
If you look up, you'll go up.
There seems to be a camera malfunction in Sector 3.
If you go up, when you're trying to glide from point A to point B, every time you dive pump, you'll maintain your height.
Augmented reality training activated. Augmented reality training complete. Augmented reality training activated.
Full yet?
Augmented reality training complete.
Hurry the hell up. Why? Joker wants me to make sure he's the one with all the food.
We've lost a camera in Sector 4.
Come on, man. I'm starving here. Just give me a couple of minutes.
I know.
Camera down
I'm
for
not
Sector
asking
4.
for much. Just a couple of boigas.
Is life in Joker enterprises everything it's rumored to be? Sadly, it is. All of it. But look on the bright side. At least you know what you're getting yourself into, and I can promise you this. You'll never leave.
Augmented reality training complete.
I see you have called in the Batwing, sir. Did I forget to pack something?
No, Alfred. I think I need the grapnel boost.
But Mr. Fox told you it's not yet ready for field deployment. It's still in the prototype stage.
I've done enough training. I'm ready.
But Mr. Fox told you.
That's right. See if you can cram a little more into your greedy mouths. You make me sick.
Sub 20. Sub 20. Dude.
There's a camera busted in Sector 3.
I lightly bumped into my scroll wheel. Terrible, terrible puzzle.
Here at Joker Enterprises, I don't take the best.
I have to like wait for it to be on for a little bit.
I'm not even sure I take the worst. Most of them definitely missed all the branches of the brain tree when they fell out of the sky. But you know what? I don't care.
As you know, Mr. J is...
Hmm.
He's not himself.
What a riddle.
The last thing he needs is any so-called superhero coming in here and stopping his recuperation. That's where you come in, moron. You need to protect the steel mill. Protect it with your life. Because if you fail, I'll make sure your miserable lives
I need to find...
It's Riddler trophy right next to me. And I back claw that direction right next to me twice. And it just doesn't recognize that there's a thing there. Hey, K. Clive.
The steam from the furnace will boil me alive. I need to...
Joker wants you to think he's sick. Then wham! Gotcha. I don't know, man.
I promised you some entertainment, right, boys? I did my best. That useless quack has failed Mr. J. And you know Help me! Change of plan. Take her to the smelting chamber. Mr. J wants this one to suffer a little longer. Right then. The rest of you idiots get out of here. You know what you've got to do. Go get the snowman and bring him back here right now. He's gonna pay for screwing over Mr. J. I need him back here like yesterday. This isn't Mr. J's lovely trap. Don't let him get away again, boys.
We'll make sure this hurts you.
What kind of Three Stooges maneuver was that? That's a counter you don't see often. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't start me off in the level up area.
Alfred, Joker's holed up in the man...
Yeah, this game's really fun just to keep playing. Combat is a big responsible part for that.
What's wrong with you? You trying to kill a freaking elephant?
It's Batman.
take the door.
I've got this way covered.
Got quiet out there. Stay here. I'll go check it out. What?
Think you can hide from me, do you?
Yay! Finally, our run where he actually comes in here.
This thing. How do you think poor Mr. J is gonna get better if you idiots fail to stop the rodents?
And what? We just wait for the bat to try to break through the door and then we jump him?
That's the plan.
It's not a plan. It's a suicide note.
I'm not scared of him.
Protocol 10 will commence in 9 hours.
What's wrong with you, G-Man? You gotta...
Still sub 27. Pretty okay. That's a hard split to even come close to.
Get back here, Harley.
And I want to know who he is, sweetie.
No one's who you think they are, my dear. Why spoil the fun?
It was all a lie. There's nothing wrong with you.
And as usual, there were a few things that were out of my control
All people should know. There's plenty.
that would have made the difference. Like when I leveled
My
up,
blood, for example. I
it
wish
didn't.
somebody would- This stuff is
It didn't just
killing me.
immediately put me in the
Why
level
should
up
I?
menu. It put me on like
Because now there's a
I don't know,
teeny
like
little
a
bit of me in you
two
too.
tabs left of it.
That's... Oh, come on.
No idea why that
Don't
sometimes
tell me
happens.
It's not what you've always wanted. Look, we're running out of time. I need your help. I nearly had a cure. It was so close, and then it was taken from
The aggressive behavior from
So
the
we
guys
both die.
after answering,
I'm fine with that.
after finishing the first Zsasz phone,
Imagine
was pretty intense. So I had to roll around like a few more times.
What are you talking about?
Oh, didn't I say? I've spent weeks shipping samples of my blood to emergency rooms all over the city.
So that's Protocol 10. Poison Gotham.
But most things went
I
well.
expected more.
Protocol 10? Never heard of it. Hold tight.
I got the fastest political prisoners you can get too, which are I haven't gotten any yet.
Alfred,
Which means that they are all over here by the Ferris wheel. There's one by the Ferris wheel. I'm not sure which one. God damn it. It's so annoying how precise it needs me to be. Slow.
Freeze's lab must be this way. I'm definitely heading toward the coldest
Dude.
point.
How many times? I'm just spamming right bumper to climb up that spot. And he was so interested in doing, like, really lazy parkour around a trash can.
earlier. A hotline straight to my bestest friend in the world.
Are you the one the prophecy spoke
Call
of?
you up whenever I get bored. I think our relationship is really maturing. Yeah, the next thing you know is we'll be exchanging emails or meeting up for romantic dinners.
How many corpses do you think we can get in here? If we bend them up, I think I don't know, 500. Come on. There's a Ferris wheel in the prison anyway.
I shouldn't be doing these right now, so I'm not going to.
I'm telling you it's all true. The Joker's dying in there. This is our last chance to show all the other freaks in this place who's
Good.
the real boss of Arkham
I
City.
triggered him to move.
I'm ready to go out there and kick some penguin ass.
Me too.
We do this for the Joker. When we roll out of here.
What are you
There are a number of signal relay points around the top of the tower. The specifications...
Kapow.
No problem. I can wait.
I need to set up a crime scene here. It's the only way to find out
Holy
who killed
shit,
this man.
come on. Everything I didn't press again. Ah.
A bullet hit here.
It's so easy to suck at this.
There seems to be a camera malfunction in Sector 3. Should we go down there and help them? Nah, getting caught is their problem. True. Anyway, from up here, we can see what the clown's planning. Who cares what he's planning? Everybody's saying he'll be dead soon. Figure when that happens, Penguin's gonna march us all over this place, taking out anyone who doesn't sign up with it. Can't wait. Why is everyone so scared of ugly midget?
Visual on target. I repeat, we have visual on Batman.
The shot was taken from somewhere around here. I should scan the area. There's the shell casing.
The perimeter wall of Arkham City is patrolled by Tiger operatives. Do not approach.
Alfred, take a look.
Failure to comply will be met with extreme force.
Yeah, that's better movement. Grapple boost isn't as helpful as it always seems to be.
Just going to keep snowing.
Augmented reality training activated. Augmented reality training.
The old GCPD building. These must be using one of the old forensic labs. I got to get in there.
Someone's flighting over here.
Oh my god, you're the last guy, just die already. Act so special.
Surprised.
There seems to be a camera malfunction in Sector 3. Can you hear me? What's going on? Now for the cover.
Get this way, cover!
I need that radio.
Still capable of breathing.
this radio, I'll be able to listen into all of Penguin's communications.
Where are you?
You know what? You just made the list! Oh no!
Batman, it's me, Oracle. I told you to sneak around the Joker boys, not to alert them with the clap of your cheeks. I know you're dummy thick, but try to be more discreet.
You'll know each time I take someone out. I need to move quickly.
Thanks for the reset, Magical. $32 months. Thank you for the 32 months.
You can have it, Batman. I'm safe
Long
and
time.
sound here in my museum.
Yeah, I think my biggest sub right now is like 38, 39, maybe 40. I think somebody could do a 40-month resub.
That doesn't sound good.
Alfred.
Roger that, AT3. It appears that Mr. Gobblebot has made his move. Leave them to it. It will be interesting to witness how things progress as we approach Protocol 10. Affirmative. AT3, continue your patrol. Out.
With you there. Are you stupid or what? Remember those guys with the bombs? No, I only just got here. I was off.
I think I can recon skip this.
Oh, no.
Yeah, maybe that
Where
saved
have
like
you
half a
gone?
second, I think.
Could it be that while you were out doing what you do,
Alex
I,
Howard.
the Riddler,
Now it's just
snuck in
Alex
and took all
Howe.
those poor, stupid
Hosting for up to
fools?
48 viewers.
Where have you taken them?
Thanks.
Questions, questions, Dark Knight. It's not you who needs answers here, it's me. You answer my riddles and I tell you where they are. You answer my riddles and they don't die. So, shall we begin? I'm an instrument whose music always comes from the heart. What am I? Well done. See, you can do it. Solve enough of my carefully constructed conundrums, and I'll tell you where the rest of my hostages are. The first is in the courtroom. I suggest you hurry. He may have been sentenced already. Don't get too comfortable, Dark Knight. All through Arkham City, deep undercover, are people working to ensure that I am informed of what the other so-called super criminals are planning. Planning right now. One of them is arranging a little welcoming committee for you outside.
That wasn't worth it. That net gained me 0 seconds.
I told you, Batman's here.
I don't get it. How'd you know?
Saved as much time as I lost.
Kill him! No problem. We're gonna make this hurt.
There they are.
Sounded bad. in Sector 2.
You're both idiots. Now shut up and let's work out a plan that keeps us alive and doesn't involve...
Camera down in Sector 1.
I'll try to make it
Okay, that's close.
Try not to scream too loud.
Protocol 10 will commence in 7 hours.
Arkham City's worse than the old one.
I've got a camera out in Sector 1.
What's the bat doing here?
We've lost a camera in Sector 1.
Look out, it's Batman! It's Batman! Wherever you've gone, Batman, I'll find you!
Camera down in Sector 1.
What are you gonna do, Batman?
Oh, come on. That was gonna be it. For the political prisoner that I did get in Park Row, it's like the best one probably to get at that time in the run. Many other times when you visit Park Row, you don't even go over in that area. Typically zip right past it or something.
I don't think I want you breaking into my little home, Batman.
Something's blocking communication back to the Batcave. Penguin must be using military-grade communication disruptors. The only way to crack this security is to destroy them.
Iceberg Lounge.
How does this thing work, anyway? All you need to know is Penguin wants this thing powered up. While it's working, no one in this hellhole can you...
Look out, it's Batman!
Kind of bad, but it recovered it.
The jamming tower has 3 terminals attached. I'll need to destroy all. One jammer down. I should look for more.
What's going on out there?
Oh.
What if the jammer signal...
Almost didn't see these guys.
Sorry, Mr.
That's what I come over here for,
I
though.
don't know. We'll find out.
To check if they're here.
All you do is make sure the other jammer's safe, or I'll find you and I'll stick with them.
Thank you.
It's Batman!
I can't take my eyes off the screen. But I think there's an ant on my leg. Well, I think the Batman Beyond HD announcement was pretty good. I think that counts as a Comic-Con announcement, right?
No way you're taking us out.
Someone's here! They're going after the disruptor!
What?
I found Batman!
Batman's done something to the jammers up top. Where are the rest of you idiots?
We've only just managed to get below ground.
Just send it up wherever you are. Do it now. Batman's probably on his way down there. Understand?
Yes, sir, Mr. Cobblepot.
The signal's blocked again.
Yeah, it's like
Penguin's final jammer.
we shouldn't expect things to get announced at Comic-Con. Just, you know, it's a trend that started, you know, just after a few, you know, production companies and stuff would just start to do that every now and then. It's not really an event made for announcements. So we shouldn't really be expecting them. We should just be always grateful that we get any. some people that like do QAs and presentations at Comic-Con are known to announce and release information on things like Marvel and stuff.
That was the last jammer. I should be able to get into the museum now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's become that, but I mean, like, it's not defined as that.
Cameras everywhere. They can see everything we do.
I've got a camera out in Sector 1.
Like, they have no obligation to announce stuff. Or to blow people's minds with upcoming news and stuff. Typically, it's just like, you know, fan meetup with creators of things, and sometimes you like to surprise fans and see reactions because of it.
Strange. How about a couple blankets, scarves, earmuffs, anything?
Must be a lot of pressure on the content creators in the media and movies and shows and stuff to, like, constantly have to, like, one-up themselves last year when they should just, you know, have a good time. It should be a really fun time for developers and stuff, but now they have all this pressure to, like, provide an amazing show or whatever.
Crime scene to determine the cause of death.
Hey, Sentient Fly, thank you for the 21 months
face has been removed
in total. A year-long streak of
there have
subbing.
been 3 murders in Gotham over the last month with the same MO. The press have nicknamed the killer the Identity Thief. If he's now in Arkham City, I need to track him down and stop him.
And hey, Templeton, yeah, sub 340. Got that kind of recently.
Bleeding profusely. The murderer is likely to have trace elements of the blood on them without realizing. I'll filter the scan to track the victim's blood particles. That should lead me to the last person to see the victim alive. Maybe even the killer himself.
Dude! Stop making every button in the game, or everything in the game, be one button. Roll, run, and talk to the guy are all the A button. Just depending on how you press them. Super annoying. Why did I boost? Never boost in here.
Batman, he's here.
Yeah, it will be. I can do it though.
This ain't over. No way.
One of these days. Just gotta get better. Oh my god. Excuse me. Batman! It's Batman!
I need to find and destroy the rest of the Titan containers.
Batman couldn't get past the jammers. I did. I don't know how he did it. Penguin said it was impossible.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, also what John just said right there, I just had time to read it. That, like, we're always so hungry and barely ever grateful for what we have or had. We're always, like, it takes, like, 5 years to make all these great movies, at least. Like, to make, like, an Infinity War style movie, it'll take, like, 5 years from start to finish. On average.
Look out!
And it'll be trendy for, like, a week. It's so annoying. Like a week after Endgame's release, if you talked about it, you'd be like, what, that old movie? Yeah, I guess. I guess I saw it years ago. Like a week after it comes out. God, they're not even talking about what the next movie's gonna be. It's been 1 week since this movie came out, and they're not even, like, talking about the next game. Come on. Here we go. Final Fantasy 13. It's pretty good. The combat feels nice and fun. Nice and crisp. Come on, first try. Got the warp, just not the right position. I'll take second try. Yeah, I think I saw Final Fantasy 13 speedrun before. And even though I haven't played like the last 75% of the game, I could tell that, you know, I wasn't really missing out on what kind of attacks that you can do in the last 75% of the game. Oh, final boss, you're still doing what I could do in the first, like, hour of gameplay.
Hey,
interesting.
What's he doing? He's got some kind of computer thing.
Sure, there's no stupid questions. If you don't know something.
You scared, little bat?
You know?
The undercover cops need my help.
If something's obvious to me, it might not be obvious
the ice
to you.
looks unstable. I need to move slowly. Take my time.
Sometimes I don't always remember that.
Hello, Batman. Can you hear me? Of course you can. Come on. Thought you'd like a little entertainment to go along with the ice skate. Tell him your name, son. Yeah? Screw you. Come on, Batman. We're racing. Oh, this piggy's still got some life in him.
I can't leave without freeing the other undercover cops.
What you're in is the sound of an undercover cop having
Dude.
his fingers frozen to sub-zero temperatures. I wonder
Stop.
what would happen if I take this hammer and...
That's the most trolled I've ever been by that in a long time. Every auto batarang went to... I don't know, that's harder to do than this illusion, what I just did right there. Like, it looked like swag.
They're using thermal imaging headsets.
Like if
Anyone
hitting the
wearing
question
them will be
mark
able to
ended
spot
the
me hiding up
run,
in the
and
darkness.
I was just messing around with you guys, it would look really cool.
Mr. Cobblepot, we've got it covered. Freeze this suit. Hey, I'm looking at it now. What? Who's screaming? Whoa! Huh?
Stay still. I'll be back.
What's happening today? Have you
How can it be real time if you can fly through the floor and
Saw you
walls?
clear-
I've seen other people do it and you never understood.
So that's the...
I don't know what you mean by real time. How can it be a real time?
Notice Batman just saved our asses. From this point on, we own this.
What about the little bastard?
Are you saying like how can runs like count if there's a...
The undercover
I'm happy that you're like asking this and not just assuming that it's bad. There's so many people that aren't really knowledgeable in speedrunning and they're like, you cheated, runs invalidated. Like they'll take their assumption and, you know, forward it as fact to themselves. But we're using glitches and stuff. Cheating is different. Cheating is like if you were playing Fallout 4 and if I really wanted to cheat, I would just go into the console and, you know, type the command to finish all the quests and finish the game in half a second.
Tell you what, Batman. What?
But no, we're using everything that's at the game's disposal and not like, you know, putting in a cheat code or anything, you know? Oh no, I know you don't think that it's a cheat. I'm just, you know, giving examples of what other people say. So you can do, there's categories in most speedruns out there where you can do the glitchless category, which involves, you know, beating the game as fast as possible with no glitches. And then the list of glitches will be defined per game and per category. If that's what you prefer to run, or if that's like the more fun category for you or something. But it's not up to anybody to decide. Like, if it's in the game itself, it's 100% purely something that's in the game. Like that. Like, that's a glitch right there. I didn't put in a cheat code. All I did was pull out my batarang the same time that I tried to shoot my rec gun. And so it stored the animation of me pulling out my rec gun. So I'm able to use it. So I'm able to pull out my rec gun at any moment, even during a cutscene. Now, this glitch right here was useless, but it's what I did. Just because it wasn't intended to be in the game does not mean... Does not mean that it's a glitch or anything like that. It does not mean that's cheating. Yeah, this is Solomon Grundy. We're just using everything that's at the game's disposal. If there's a glitch, that's awesome, because that's at the game's disposal, you know.
Just you and me left.
People take developer intended, and if it's not that, it's a glitch, you know. Like, the developer probably didn't intend on us to, like, you know, beat up Cobblepot with 3 stuns right here, but that counts as beating up Cobblepot. Is that a glitch? No.
Where?
Oracle, change of...
Found in Ra's al Ghul's blood. Okay, Bruce, I guess you need to go after him. But please, stay focused. Don't let her get in the way again.
Being able to keep this pace right now is pretty good. Which is best Batman game? I mean, that's all a preference. My personal favorite is this one. But, yeah, it's just a preference.
I see you have sent a data
Whoops. You don't want to boost here.
Can anyone hear me? Over.
Dude. A little higher, dude. Why you... What was so interesting in that potted plant?
No idea. 1 minute he was all Batman's going in my trophy case.
I do not get it.
Nothing. Zip. I don't like it.
But yeah, people will just go like, you cheated. Not legit. And they're coming from like a perspective of misunderstanding.
I need to save her.
What's up, Doc?
That's a funny piece of audio you get.
Please don't hurt me. Oh, we ain't gonna hurt you, sweetie. Not a... Smoke! What?
What the heck?
Came from over here. Sure.
Go and hide, now.
Please, help me.
Over here, I got.
Oh, I can't believe you let him stop you. What is it?
This auto back claw is getting really bad.
Hang on.
Hey, dry loop.
Thank.
Oracle, it's me. Joker's not stealing the weapons from Strange. Strange is
So annoying. I don't know. I'm trying to. It's not always up to me. If it was up to me, I'd break it every run I got. That'd be insanely impressive.
This world is doomed. Cities like Gotham will grow to resemble hell, breaking through the sidewalk, continuing up into the
It's my favorite Batman villain.
structures will grow
I don't know.
to blot out the sun.
It all depends on how well they're portrayed, you know? Like, if there's a really good Riddler or a really good Scarecrow,
Everywhere.
I'll like them more than the Joker.
But this doesn't have to be your future, Gotham. There is a better way. Behind this wall lies chance for survival. A glimpse of the future based on
You know? I'm not sure if I got the gargoyle heads.
The tracker's signal can...
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I did.
Damn it. The data is incomplete. This is way ahead of the technology that should have been available back then. It looks like the data is stored in a shared memory pool. Maybe I can retrieve the information from the other Guardians down here.
I like this suit. Hey, Warcraft, how you doing, man? Hell yeah, D-Lancer. Pretty good, how am I? I have a headache. Had one all day. When I get headaches, they don't go away until I just have another night's sleep again. Ibuprofen, ice packs, everything like that, they never help.
She must have been using a secret.
But I still do them every time.
It looks like a sword fits here.
I just need like another night's sleep, so just I have it for the rest of the day. But it's still streaming. Persevering.
Protocol 10 will commence in 4 hours.
Yeah, I don't smoke anymore. Or have weed at all anymore. I used to. It would just have this list of pros and cons. Even though it could like help with fatigue and like pain and help with sleep and having a proper appetite. It would make me way too groggy for the next day. Don't fall. Yeah, it has a lot of really good uses.
Then let the trials commence.
Clap, clap.
Thousands of warriors have fallen in pursuit.
Yeah, it's really, really useful.
Would-be successors have
like,
proven to be nothing more than children battling the enormity of creation.
It's used a lot more medically now because you can.
I've seen worse.
Nothing can prepare you for what comes.
You can separate the THC and the
Destiny
CBD.
will decide your fate.
And the THC is the
fail.
psychedelic part of it, you know, like the mind-altering part of it. The
Let us hope
CBD is
you
just
are
like
correct.
the oil extract that helps with all the medicinal parts.
Your journey begins through this.
So a lot of people use like CBD oil as like a pain reliever.
I am the great Rish Al Ghul.
And it works really, really well.
Before you lies your first.
I've never had it like that before.
Simply drink.
I've just seen people who have like chronic pain in some areas and some joints. And it's finally like a relaxant for it.
Good. Feel the blood of the demon course through your veins.
Yeah, we've got 2 people in here that take it for their epilepsy so far.
Twisting your will. Your next task is simple. Follow me through this world, and the trial is complete. Touch anything along the way, and you will die.
You like not having seizures? I like when you don't have seizures too. I want my Brent to be nice and healthy.
These tests prove if you are strong enough to lead my forces, to save this world from the evil that is destroying it.
But yeah, I don't have... Like, I can't warrant using it enough with how I currently am. It was totally justified for me to use it a lot more when I had much worse chronic fatigue from, like, remission. and really bad anxiety before and stuff, but I just try other remedies now for headaches and fatigue and appetite and
The blood of the demon has allowed me to live for 600 years.
and falling asleep.
Imagine the good that you could do with such a gift. I can see your body is becoming weaker. The small quantity that I have allowed you to drink will only keep you alive for a few more precious hours. It is time for you to make the ultimate
I still have
decision.
problems with all those things, but I'd rather be productive during the day with those problems than have the problems go away and be, you know, groggy. It's kind of the same reason behind, like, any sort of sleeping meds.
It is time to face me in person.
They'll help you fall asleep, but they can make you wake up feeling really groggy, not ever wanting to leave bed, making you take forever to wake up. Hey, Kirk. I'm doing okay, man.
You have done well, Detonator.
How are you?
Come and find me.
I do have a bit of a headache, but it was definitely worse when I was waking up.
You did it. Your final challenge awaits you through this door. I pray the spirits will be kind.
How the heck are you? Put her
You should
there.
have killed me when you had the chance.
Another day in paradise, my guy. Kimosabi. Hey, Chief.
Witness the true power of my Lazarus pit.
Dude. Got him. Never.
We are fated to rule this earth, to wipe it
2.5
clean
more hours
of the
left.
scum of humanity. Only we can do this.
11:30, 12:30.
My father is old. His time is over. Ours is just beginning. Take his blade.
Yeah, this will have to be my last
kill
attempt at
him.
Batman, but I hope it's well.
Accept your destiny.
And then after this run,
Accept our destiny.
I'm gonna play The Sims.
You know I
for the
can't do
first
that,
time
Talia.
ever.
Then,
Well, I
beloved,
played The Sims when I was younger, but
you will
it's such a
have to
different
die.
Sims. It was on PS2, and I don't remember much of it. But I hope you guys can stick around for an hour of Sims. It's a sponsored part of the stream, so the money that I would make from it depends on the amount of viewers that watch, so I really appreciate anybody who wants to stick around and leave the stream open for whenever that happens. So if you want to fall asleep to the stream, that'll be good. But yeah, I always have a lot of sponsored things that I can do on the stream, but I always just make sure that I do the ones that I feel like I could even enjoy doing at all. I don't like to... I don't sell out on the channel, really, because then it's like... Selling out is when you do stuff for money that you just don't care about at all, just for the sake of money. It was between Sims and Fallout 4. I mean, Fallout 76. the sponsored part is not Sims. The sponsored part is the fact that you can buy games for really cheap using Prime. And so that's the thing that I'm like promoting. Other games that you can get for cheap are Fallout 76, The Last of Us, stuff like that. Yeah, I could make potentially like up to $90 with Fallout 76, but I'd rather not.
Raish and his forces are based underneath Arkham City, extracting some kind of naturally occurring chemical he's called Lazarus. He's been using it for centuries, slowly perfecting the process until he was even able to bring himself back from the dead.
Like, I could make up to $90 in 1 hour from playing Fallout 76 if I wanted to, but I'd rather not play Fallout 76 at all.
But even the small amount I ingested had a few nasty side effects. Prolonged exposure has driven Raish over the edge.
So, do you think you're cured?
No, the effects are temporary. Raish tried to convince me to use his pit, but the risks are too great.
I'd rather spend 1 hour doing runs of Where's Waldo on the NES.
I told Raish to shut his pit down.
And you think he will?
Unlikely. Raish is addicted to the pit.
When can I have that
I've
be a
given him one
sponsored
chance to
stream?
break that addiction, or
Come
I'll
on,
be
Twitch.
back to
Let me
do it
do
myself.
Where's Waldo. But Sims will be fun. I know some people that play Sims. It'll be a fun time. Damn it.
You just made the list.
WTF, I go away for like a minute and miss a sub 37? Brew.
Ptolemaic.
No, please.
Bruce, I'm seeing math. No, you don't. You need to go back to the GC.
Thank you very much, Ptolemaic. Oh my god, what was that all about?
For me?
Thank god I was looking at the screen there.
We have been watching
That
you
was
for
annoying.
a long time, Batman.
My mouse bugged out there and registered an input to cancel the glide.
Ain't seen Batman for a while.
Good.
Oops.
Last time he turned up, he knocked 3 teeth out of your face. What's up? Miss him?
Like hell. One of them convicts is found and pulled the crap out of it.
We can hope, but I doubt it. Word is he took down Penguin and then Batty.
Ring, ring. What are you doing, Bats? I thought we were friends, working together and all that. You know, from where I'm lying, desperately clutching at what's left of my life, it seems like you betrayed me and started working with the walking icebox. Well, two can play it.
Dude.
Try and get back to that double-crossing snowman in the
That's a
GCPD
bummer. It was
without
almost
my
like really
guy
fluid.
blowing your pointy head off. I double dare you.
Need to cry, fish.
Okay, I'm hopeful to prison I have.
Do right. And listen, you really don't want to go pissing me off, because I got friends in here. I'll find out.
Looks like another victim of the identity thief. I need to scan the area to see if there are any more clues to his identity and whereabouts.
I can't guarantee.
The MO is the same as for the previous victim. First, the killer paralyzes the vocal cords, and then removes the face before bandaging up the head.
Making Batman in Sims 4? I don't know what I'll do in
and
Sims
it looks
4.
like he's stepping up as a
But I
doctor.
assume it's
A
like
crime
a
with this level
character
of precision
that you
requires
make, and then you
weeks
play
of
as that character, and
premeditation. These
it's
aren't
kind of like
just
one
random
player
attacks.
life, the board game, from what I hear.
Oracle, I've reconstructed
So,
a clean set of
I don't know. I'll
fingerprints,
probably just
but
try to
there's
make
no
myself.
match to anything in the Gotham
I can't
criminal
spend too much
database.
time on the character creation.
I'm uploading the prints to you now.
Gotta get to the gameplay, you know?
Check these against every record in the country.
Alright, guys, I need a phone to ring.
I found...
You guys want to give some bub rings?
Bruce, I don't know how to...
This run's pretty okay.
I'm sorry. I just, well, you
What
know.
it really needs is this phone to ring.
I can't feel my fingers.
I waited a second, just in case it did. Oh, can't forget about this guy. I'll save you. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, there we go. Epic. Good job, Batman. You saved the day. What does that phrase even mean? You saved the day. Was the day in trouble? I don't get it. Oh, I've played Fallout 76 before. Wow. That's like a proud thing, saying you did that.
I think I will continue my story.
It's like, I survived a bus
I feel the
jacking.
need to talk, to confess maybe.
I escaped the Twin Towers on 9/11.
And alone, but not for long, of course.
I played Fallout 76. It's tough.
Maybe it took to me.
Like, normally when I try to impress somebody, I say that, like, you know, I went through cancer twice.
As my life's
But now I can just say that I played Fallout 76 before.
desperately formed a plan. A plan to win back my parents' money and be happy again. It didn't work, of course. Plans like that never do. But as I stood outside the Iceberg lounge on that hot summer night, I remember feeling something. Hope, maybe.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it too.
Stopping it.
I don't know. It keeps freezing back up.
It's free.
My fastest record on finishing Batman?
You got a backup plan?
Batman, he's here.
Depends on the category.
Come here, Batman. I'm gonna kick you.
Come on, somebody hit each other.
What's up?
Sure, I'll take that. Yeah, it seems like a game that's meant for, like, Fallout fans. Kind of like when Diablo made its next game on mobile. There are people that played it, but it was kind of just, like, for really hardcore Diablo fans that... I don't know. Some people are really just, like, attached to franchises. Or have, like, really open minds. But if, like, you know, my top two favorite movies are Pulp Fiction and Kill Bill. It doesn't mean that I'm, like, a fan of Quentin Tarantino's movies. But some people have that kind of instinct, you know, when it comes to stuff. Like, oh man, I really like Fallout 3 and Oblivion. That must mean that Bethesda makes great games. Like, no, I'm still critical. Like, I didn't really like New Vegas. It kind of just felt like, It kind of just felt like Fallout 3 with 50 mods that I didn't care about.
Freeze is attacking me. Get me the telemetry feed from his suit, now.
No problem. Bruce, remember what happened last time. Don't try to take him on in a straight-up fight. He's too powerful. Okay, data's ready. Coming through now.
The sky is no... What is this? Get off me!
Freeze gave some really good behavior. While I was gliding towards him on the first attack, he walked close to me without attacking.
I wonder what was making that sound.
So now he has to take less steps on his way to this silent takedown. It all's working out.
That strategy will never work again.
Okay, I don't think this is a gold. Could be, I don't know. I'm not feeling like doing the math right now. Okay, it was a gold.
This bitch is mine. Don't speak too soon. Joker will be pissed if you screw this up.
What are you talking about?
Come
No
on.
way am I gonna miss a shot at putting a bullet through that annoying reporter's face.
Alright, this split we need to rely on
Snipers covering my position from the southeast have gone.
two
The roof of
phones
the Christian
though.
building has gone quiet. Either they've all left, or someone has taken them out. Fire has ceased from Dini Towers. I can no longer see the snipers on the roof of the apartment building.
We've lost a camera in Sector 3.
From the ground, here within Arkham City, I can confirm that the site is in chaos.
Dude.
You should be safe.
Well, Gotham, it appears I'm safe.
That's
For
just
now.
not true.
I've just been rescued by Batman. He saved me from what felt like
What?
certain
I
death
hate
at the
that.
hands of snipers, all working for the Joker. How did the Joker's crew get their hands on sniper rifles in a maximum security prison? That, Gotham, is a question I intend to put to Professor Strange if I ever get out of here. I have to say that I have been shocked at the conditions on the ground in this so-called prison facility. So far tonight, I have witnessed RTA.
The moment is close. The truth will soon be shown.
Hey Heartbeat, thank you. Welcome back, I should say.
The four symbols create a master sigil that looks like it fits over the map of Arkham City.
Come on, left phone. Oh my god, instant phone here.
Find my phone now.
What a run. I think this is the first run where each of the first three phones have all been instant. Oh no. Shit. Yeah, that sucks. My finger slipped.
Find my phone now.
My finger slipped. I accidentally threw a batarang after I got storage.
We've lost a camera in Sector 2. I've got a camera out in Sector 1.
Dude, what does it take? Yeah, good job. That's fast. Thank you, Stone Camel.
The Iceberg lounge was crawling with the disgusting flesh of humanity. You could find anything there. If you had the money, of course. At the beginning, I seemed to be winning. The cards all went my way, and I found myself at the owner's table. Some reason I thought I would win, that he would play fair. I looked around the table. I saw the people I was against. Card sharks, thugs, princes, and the disgusting midget who ran the place. One by one, they all lost or folded. The chips were piling up, and it was just him and me. Camera down in Sector 1.
How's the run been so far? You know, pretty okay.
Oh, it's you. Door's unlocked, man. Come on in. You came back.
Had that little annoying mistake back there, but it's okay. Oh, missed one. Yeah. Yes. These are world record numbers. What was that all about?
At the old warden? I thought he was mayor now. No way could Strange get the mayor of Gotham freaking City sent in the air.
Oh, this sucks. I really need this phone to ring when I come back outside. Not now.
Look who it is. Little Mr. Cobblepot, all locked up in his own...
It's back!
Nope, nope, nope.
Got a shock in it. Hey, I thought people made up all that crap about color.
Dude. It's terrible. Just open the door. Obviously don't feel like working. So I think a skip for putting gel on walls is possible.
How deep do you think it is?
I don't know what you mean.
It's the freaking man!
I do a skip just like that at some point in the run. When I'm first in the museum, specifically. Mr. Sickle skip. It skips the animation of putting the gel on the wall, but the gel still ends up going on the wall. Because the animation of putting the gel on the wall in that situation triggers the fight for Mr. Sickle before rescuing Freeze. Why don't I do Zsasz immediately? I don't know what you mean. The phone was ringing. Because I don't just answer the phone and then sit there. Every time you answer the phone, you have to travel to somewhere else. So I don't want to, like, answer the phone, go away, and then have to come back. That's suboptimal. When I'm leaving this corner of the map, when I'm leaving the museum and going back north, that's when you want to answer the phone, because you're going to be going north anyway. I'm just going to have to hope that the phone is still ringing when I come back outside. No, the animation of putting the gel on the wall is much faster than doing the whole rigmarole just to skip putting the gel on the wall. What we're skipping is the fight originally, so...
Batman! It's Batman!
So that's what we're trying to save time on. There might be a way to, like, retcon animation skip on putting the gel on the wall, but I think that's too many buttons for human hands to press. I always forget to stay in here and then go to the left. Going to mobile to cozy up for bed? Sounds good, man. Just go. No! God, what a troll. I was like on the pixel that separates being able to hack it and not hacking it. And while I was pressing down the button to hack it, it turned off the availability. Super troll. That's hard to do on purpose. It's me. Alright, phone, ring, please. One time. One time for the halfway sisters, one time for the halfway hoes.
Find my phone now.
Okay. Okay, political prisoner over here is good, because I can freeze-nade it. Oh, come on. What is stopping me? So lame. Stop. Please. There shouldn't even be collision on that. This is the part where the notes get a little weird. Because I don't have my notes with me. And I just have to hope I remember how to do all this. Yeah, good job, Batman. Nice and brisk. Really doing everything one step at a time here.
They called him the Penguin, even back then. He had both eyes, of course. That little accident hadn't happened yet. And both of them were looking at me when I put down my cards.
Okay.
6 of clubs. 6 of diamonds. He looked scared. He leaned forward and I could smell the cigar stench on his breath. The 6 of spades and finally the 6 of hearts. I felt good. And then he started laughing. He belched out smoke and he put his cards down on the table. Card by card, my heart sank. A 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a damn 7! Straight flush ended me there. I was lost and thrown out into the city to die. Penniless.
Batman?
It's you.
Camera down in Sector 2.
What? Why would I want to go to that? Why would it assume that I want to go to that?
Well, boo-hoo. I used to be an accountant. Now I'm rotting to death in a maximum security prison.
Got him. Come on, be good to me. Please. I'm begging you. God damn, it's so stupid. You just have to try every variation of like how Batman can position his body. Perfect angle. Nothing wrong with that. Plenty of positions you can glide to after that one. Just being sarcastic, XD. I'm just such a jokester.
It just exploded? Nah, someone fired a rocket at it. You know who was in it? I think it was Vicky Vale, you know, the reporter. More snow? Damn it, end already.
Don't be like that.
Hot. How does she get to walk around this place and not get grabbed by some psycho?
I've got malfunction on a camera in Sector 2.
Come on.
What an idiot.
Okay.
I knew you.
The hell did Strange manage to send the mayor in here?
Stop it.
Hearing the Catwoman and Poison Ivy have something going on. I'd love to see what those two got cooking.
It's over here!
Huh?
No one's gonna be able to get
Close without us seeing. You can use these sniper rifles to kill ants from up here. You were lucky to get them. I heard Batman stopped the guys Joker sent down to get the last shipment. Tell me about it.
Joker sounded pissed. He wants Batman dead.
Let's not disappoint him. Yeah, if I see the bat, it's mine. Man, it's cold in here. Tell me about it. Do you remember winters being like this? You know, when you were a kid?
Nah, every year is a little colder. Me, I blame
Oh, I might get the fast political prisoner here. Oh, hell yeah. It's been a while since I've gotten him.
While you were saving Miss Vale, I took the liberty of beefing up security of my steel mill. I'm sorry to have to break it to you, but I don't think that even you will be able to get in here. Oh, this is getting too emotional. I can barely bring myself to think of you dying out there. I keep thinking of you lying dead in the snow. It's the only thing that brings a smile to my face.
Very ideal time to get that political prisoner.
Yeah, I heard the Joker sent a bunch of it off the island before sticking the rest of it in himself.
That's why he's sick, right? I guess. It's not toxic, is it? Or radioactive or whatever?
Oh,
You
whoops.
saw what it did to the Joker.
Don't want to forget that.
I don't think so. Nah, can't be. We
We just do what we're told.
I know.
Guard it for the man in
I know the balloon didn't pop. That's not even when I get it anyway, so I didn't care. I have a time when I do get it. Okay, just making sure I actually planted the gel, because it kind of stopped halfway. I get it right around this moment.
We've lost the camera in Sector 4.
Dude, that's really what you wanted to do right there? That was the most ideal form of movement?
I knew you were too scared to face me, Batman! Too scared to fight us? Not surprised!
No, just stop.
The Bat's here!
Is this gonna work if I hold left? Not really. Kind of. Worked out in the end. Please don't die. Oh, I'll be fine. Don't touch the ground. God, why you gotta be such a dick and tease me like that? I really thought I was about to touch the ground.
I reckon Freeze got him. He's stuck in a block of ice.
It's every balloon in the game now.
Not getting away from me. Yeah, Freeze must be pretty pissed, right? I mean, Joker stole his wife, threatened to pull the plug. No way was Freeze gonna forget that. How the hell do you know that? Joker had me drag Freeze's lady to a van. No idea where she ended up. Did you see what she looked like? Is she hot? She's in a block of ice. If you thawed her out, would she be hot? Way I understand it, if she thaws out, she's dead. But to answer your question, yeah, she's kinda good looking in a near-dead, frozen sort of way, I guess. Nice. What's wrong with you?
There ain't nothing wrong with me. I've just been stuck in this place so long that if a half-attractive piece of skirt comes my way, I'm not bothered if she's a little cold. Know what I mean?
Good height
No,
there.
I don't know what you mean.
Suboptimal. Didn't get a stupid hard trick.
This way! He went this way!
Camera down in Sector 4.
Gotta find him. Now.
I don't think this will work, but it might. Ah, I knew it.
All cameras are down in Sector 4.
Come on.
I'm just dying to see which one of you losers Batman takes out first. Let me see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Damn it! That slowed things down. God, forcing me to take down the guy next to me made it so I couldn't backclaw these guys. Ah, let me come all the way over here. Now I can run all the way back.
Oh, do I have to do everything myself around here? Oh.
Whatever. You know anything about Protocol 10? Sounds scary.
Yeah, that was my phone. Step back! You scared to fight me, Bat? Get down here!
Nice to know that that does that.
Too chicken to fight me like a man, Batman. Figures.
We all know you prefer hiding. What's wrong?
Probably not, Peter.
Run home to cry to your mommy.
I just heard from my dad. He's been summoned to City Hall. Strange is requesting that Emergency Protocol 10 is activated.
Does Gordon know what Protocol 10 is?
Just that it's the worst-case security measure. Strange told the High Council he had failed to stem the use of illegal weapons within the prison.
Weapons he provided. This was his plan all along.
It certainly looks that way. He made it sound like the inmates were planning a mass escape and attack on Gotham. I'll keep you posted.
Did you see the Joker just now?
Yeah, he looked okay, didn't he?
Yeah, how the hell did that happen? I saw him yesterday and he looked like poison crap. Today? Oh, good.
So did he find a cure or what?
Good evening,
Let me explain to you what's...
It's Batman!
Please, get me down from here.
Time to switch positions. Gamer mode.
Please.
That's always close. That probably worked, and it shouldn't have. Yeah, it did. But I'm happy that I doubted myself. It's better to be safe. Yeah, Knight has a much more tolerable remote control battering.
They don't look happy.
In this game, you have to actually be good at it.
Strange that they're disappointed in him. That they never believed Protocol 10 would need to be activated.
But they gave him permission, didn't they?
It shouldn't be something that you have to be good at to use. It's kind of annoying.
You all have specific orders for this situation. Follow them.
Do you still need an answer? Bruce, I don't like this. Be careful.
That works.
Oh God, it's you! I'm sorry.
It's all right. I left Dr. Baker in here and told her to hide. I should take down Joker's men in case they find her.
Way ahead of you, Batman.
I'll cover the door. This way.
What? At least one of them died. Through some obscure way. Oh my god. Oh no. Are you kidding me? Okay, there we go. We did it. God. That's just, like, bad luck. When goons get pulled, but they get stuck on the railing.
I hear.
Too early on gel? No, they just kind of phase through it. It works when they're lower, too.
You heard all that Protocol 10 flow that Strange has been.
Don't worry about it.
What the hell's his problem? Did he give us these guns in the first place?
Yeah, I thought he wanted the Joker to win.
Me too. Don't you think that's kind of crazy? Who spends billions of dollars?
Seconds out.
I think I'm gonna lose time here. I don't know how much, though. I'm gonna start losing time in, I think, 18 seconds from now.
I can't
or like
take
8.
anymore.
I don't
You
even know.
win. You beat me. Hang on. Did I say me? I meant me and these guys.
Yeah. In like a few seconds, I'm gonna start losing time. It'll still be ahead by like a minute and a half, I think.
You remember Mr. Abramovich, right? Don't worry, Batman. He's mostly
Really good fight. Only a minute is really good.
What are you waiting for?
Being ahead here at all is super good.
Oracle. You need to think this through. Batman can't let all these people die.
My trackers.
The gel just stuns him. Doesn't hurt him. Stuns him instantly compared to triple stun. Okay, so hack first. Because they have to wait a little while for the gate to open.
Chill out. It'll be fine.
Will it?
Yeah, I like to look on the bright side.
Not me. Crap's gonna happen to someone, it'll happen to me.
We'll be fine. It's not like Batman's gonna just drop in and get us. He's way too busy.
We're moving. Thank God.
Why ain't the power back on?
Who cares? We're moving.
Sick it. What happened next?
Not much. She choked to death.
Man, you must have really hated your mother.
Like you wouldn't believe.
She hated him.
Dude. So stingy. Get out of there. Silly goose. Just open the door. Ken.
It's good to be back together, brother.
It was mistake to work for the Penguin. I know that now. I cannot stand being apart again. I wish to be rejoined, brother.
All right.
Me too.
One trophy, one picture. Harley heads. Okay. That's steel mill.
Target is hit.
This is a bad angle. Probably gonna get seen. No, it's better than I thought, but I think I'm gonna get seen up here. In just a hot second. Like, right now.
Targets are all hit. Casualties in Sector 1 are topping.
Okay, good. I don't want to get seen. I was just predicting failure. Because, you know, it's so frequent.
All targets are lit. I repeat, we have multiple successful strikes, all on target.
Oh, god damn it. Helicopter got away from me. It's okay. I shouldn't ever even worry about that helicopter anyway. I should do a different second helicopter. I mean, I'm just going to replace that one with one that happens right after the freeze place. Right after Nora. What? Thank you. Thanks for working.
Inmate targets neutralized. Missile lot. Structure is hit. Boom. Scratch 20 more inmates. I'm showing multiple hits in Sector 2. Thermal scans of the area are showing 17 casualties. Hit successful. Multiple inmate casualties. Target is hit.
So how are we gonna decide who keeps the ice cube?
I won. It's my turn. Look out. It's Batman.
froze and bait. It's kind of weird.
Freeze's wife is safe.
I don't know why they just wouldn't spell out frozen bait like normally.
Thermal scans of the area are showing 17 casualties.
And if this is when I'm gonna be up here, I might as well just also make that the moment where I get the Riddler picture. Yeah, I think that'll be a reroute. Very minor one. For now on.
Multiple targets acquired and neutralized. Target is hit.
I found her free.
Missile lock. Structure is hit. Targets are all hit. Sector 4 is lit up like a Christmas tree. All targets are lit. I repeat, we have multiple successful strikes, all on target. Thermal scans of the area are showing 17 casualties. Batman in sight.
Oh, I'm not scanning you.
Target has vanished.
Perfect time to vanish.
I've got the code. I'm heading to Wonder Tower.
Oh, have a good night, Azrael.
The code should let you enter via the guard room near the main gate.
How do I even keep all
Don't
that
lose
stuff in my
time
head
to
with subtle changes?
When I'm finished in the tower,
I have a
I'm
200
going after her.
IQ.
She doesn't know Joker. She's out of her depth. I need to save her.
Hit successful. Inmate targets neutralized. I'm showing multiple hits in Sector 2.
Good time to get that wreck jump.
Target is hit.
Oh, come on.
Targets are all hit. Casualties in Sector 1 are topping 100.
I think they just turn around. Oh, that guy didn't. It's okay.
Tiger.
And I know you wouldn't be able to live with yourself if your actions caused this poor man to die.
I'm gonna get a snack.
I have a question for you. Before my arrival, this city was drowning under a tide of filth. Have you ever considered that all this is your fault? Your presence creates these animals. Like germs, they spread. You created the environment that allowed the germ to mutate, to become stronger. Look at the Joker. Would he even exist if not for you? It must be depressing. All your sacrifices, and yet, you are the one to blame. Oh, this is beautiful. We have at long last defeated the great Batman. Soon, I will take my rightful place at my master's side. We will rule over this world. So thank you, Batman, for all your help. Now, kill him.
Steel.
Do not let me down.
No, 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 don't close. Don't close. No! They've never run out of there super fast like that. God damn it. It sucks so much. I have to hack that now. Yeah, Rage al Ghul.
A pointless effort, dark night. You cannot stop the inevitable.
You're typically supposed to, like, go in there and get that trophy when the enemies are coming out of the room, so you don't have to hack it. But they just all sprinted out of there. Like, as the door was opening, too. Very fast. I was in the middle of an animation. Couldn't even, like, do it if I tried. I don't know. Maybe it made the fight faster or something, though.
That's the last one. Area secure. Tiger 43 to tower. The room is secure. All inmates are neutralized.
Well done. Protocol 10 is progressing beautifully.
Are you done?
As we move into the final stage of Protocol 10, I would like to congratulate all Tiger forces on this wonderful achievement.
Oh my god.
As I look at the screens in front of me, I can see that we are rapidly approaching fatalities of 22%. My projections show that within 3 hours, every single inmate of Arkham City will be dead, and Protocol 10 will move into Stage 2. By the end of the month, new camps in Keystone and Metropolis will open, each modeled after Arkham City. You should all be proud of
That's so troll. I wish I could, like, blame myself for so much shit that happens in this game. You want to grapple him so he falls over the ledge, but he just, like, magnetized to the ledge each time. Just wasting, like, a single guy. And how his AI wants to cooperate with the ledge. Probably, like, 6 or 7 seconds from just one guy. Did I miss that trophy? Did you miss the trophy? No, I didn't miss it. Well, I mean, did I try to grapple gun it? Did I try to backclaw and I didn't get it? Because I didn't mean to backclaw it if I did. Okay. That's funny. Okay, it looks like I did miss it, but I backclawed on, like, muscle memory, and must have, because I wasn't trying to backclaw it. So it must have just been some subconscious muscle memory. But I normally unlock it, and then I clear out this room, and then I get it later, because you need to wait about half a second for the gate to open. So, yeah. But, yeah, you guys did a good thing, telling me that I missed it. Because, yeah, from your perspective, it was not obvious that it was an accident. But yeah, I normally get it later. Hack it and then get it later. Oh my god. Oh, whoops. I don't do that now.
This world is doomed. Cities like Gotham will grow to resemble hell breaking through the sidewalk, continuing up into the sky.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2 pictures, and the gargoyle heads. Okay. Okay.
Behind this wall is mankind's chance for survival. A glimpse at a future based on an amazing discovery.
So yeah, it's when I normally get that. Whoops.
What do you think you are doing, Wayne? You cannot stop me. I have one
I smell like someone who showered 6 hours ago but lives in a hot environment.
piece of criminal scum will burn. And then I will turn my attention to your allies. I will march to Wayne Manor. I will drag your faithful buckler through
Not much you can do about that.
and I will make him tell the world how you have failed.
Man, I better take a shower. It's been like 30 minutes.
City experiment is a success. And you will kneel before
The kind of shit that you gotta deal with when it's humid.
for your life.
Wash every part, shampoo, condition, put on deodorant after, and you're ready for a good 15 minutes of the day.
Arriving at the observation deck.
Sounds good, G-Animations. I'll wait for you. Did I get the riddle? Yes.
Anyone in the elevator. What if it's one of us? It's not. Control says that it's bad.
Make sure to just check if I do, before asking me if I did. Because if I have to second guess myself, that's gonna make it worse.
Stage 1 has been completed, sir. Casualties are exceeding predictions at the primary locations.
Good. Refocus your attacks on the
Yeah,
museum.
gotta hate that.
I want Cobblepot's fortress
I'm not
level.
doing it.
Affirmative, Professor Strange. Sir, initial bombardment of the museum has
I guess that was good.
Strange is killing everyone in that
Movement
place.
happened.
I'm nearly at the top. I'll stop him.
I know.
Why was that a roll-off?
He's killed hundreds of people, and he's got full authorization from the city. It's insane.
He's working with someone. I intend to find out who the moment I stop Protocol 10.
Tiger Command, we're at the tower. No sign of Batman.
Continue your search.
Affirmative. Sweeping the tower.
You made it alive. Proud of you.
No sign of Batman on the tower, sir.
Good. Perhaps he has fallen. Move your search to the lower sections.
Affirmative, Command.
I know you are there. You cannot escape here.
You have not won. You cannot win. You go straight.
Yeah, good night, Basso. My headache actually kind of feels gone, but I bet it can easily come back. Feels like 80% gone, actually. Which is kind of nice. Now I just have to deal with the problem of having to go to the bathroom, which I'll probably do during the Mad Hatter cutscene. Jeez, that's like 40 minutes away.
Bruce, are you okay?
Hello, Batman. I know you can hear me. I've not caught you at a bad time, have I? I was worried that you may have forgotten about little old me. Take a look at your girlfriend, who, as you can see, is in danger of having her pretty little brain splattered all over this camera.
Ignore him, beloved. Let him die.
Oh, how romantic. Only problem is, I've never felt better. And we both know you really can't ignore me. Can you? So listen, Batman. I'm putting on a little show for you. It's going to be a doozy, a real red carpet affair. You better hurry, though. If you take too long, the leading lady may be found dead in her dressing room.
All air units report in. Cease attack and return to base immediately. Repeat, return to base immediately.
I'll see you soon. Bye.
Come on, man. I'll fight. What are you waiting for?
What the? What is it? Put some butter on the ground or something? I don't even know how I could do that.
This is the big opening night, Batman. What's keeping you? Get your cute little ass to the movie.
Oh, nice. I still needed that, and I got it. Okay, so there's 5 minutes, and I'm a minute 20 ahead. So if this fight is 3.5 minutes, I'll still save time. That was really close to just not working. Clayface almost bugged out on me. This is not a Resident Sleeper fight. This fight can easily go wrong, and you can lose, like, a lot of time.
You're supposed to be killing Batman, remember?
So I want to
You're
split.
supposed to be... What the hell are you doing, Bat?
I want to split at about Let's not focus on that. He's gonna jump. Shit, shit, shit.
What are you doing?
That's not close enough, dude. I don't think that'll work. But I'll yeah, I shouldn't have been thinking. Should have just shut up. Shouldn't have thought about my split, just make sure nothing lost time. I lost time while thinking about that. Damn it.
Don't just stand around!
Dude! Ah, that's not the phase I'm on. I'm all tilted now in this fight. It's okay, this phase is over at least. This is the much harder phase. Because you're not intended to, like, use gel on those explosives. So that's, like, one of the hardest parts of the fight. Putting gel on the precise part of the ground, blowing up the gel, making sure he's close enough so he actually gets hurt by it.
You've got a girl to save anymore, is it?
And then he'll always go off and on between jump and roll, jump and roll.
Sorry.
He'll do 2 physical attacks and then a movement. And he alternates the style of movement, so you should always keep track of that. So yeah, now I'm most definitely just gonna lose time because of that. Sweet. Yeah. I don't know. I never do this, but I feel like I want to, like, close chat because it's distracting. But it's not you guys' fault. I mean, like, anything could be distracting right now. I'd close my timer if I could. Need the phone to ring behind me.
Find my phone now, Pat.
what it was like, Batman? I was numb. I'd lost everything, and I was alone, crying like a baby staggering through the streets of this city, until I found the answer that I had been looking for. I stood there on the Sprang Bridge, looking out at the sea. I felt the warm breeze on my skin, and it felt right. I looked down and imagined myself falling into the blissful arms of my mother. And then he appeared. He held out the knife and demanded my money. My money! Can you believe it? I looked into his cold, desperate eyes, and I saw something familiar. Something inevitable. I saw oblivion. I saw that we are all the same, stuck on a miserable loop that demands salvation. So I gave it to him.
Oh no. Brain, don't turn off on me now.
Stop trying to get away. You can't run. I'll find you.
I'm not. Please, I did what you said. I tried. Can't believe you saved me.
I didn't do this yet.
No escape. That's bullcrap. There has to be a door out.
No. The batarang just wasn't working. I tried to throw a batarang before I blew up the gels, and it didn't work, and it like jammed up. I think it's because I slightly stood on that thing, so it,
With Arkham City.
I don't know. That's all it needed. Damn it, dude.
Looks like I found another Deadshot victim. I should scan this area for evidence. The bullet impacted here. Deadshot struck again. The bullet traveled through the water tower. He's obviously using customized high-powered weapons and ammunition. Deadshot left behind a tripod. Maybe it holds a clue about where to find him.
Alright guys, I need one more phone.
Deadshot made a mistake.
Last phone of the run right here. Ring. There it is.
Answer my phone and
Nice. That's a really ideal time to get this guy.
imagine the vagrant's surprise when I grabbed his knife from his hands. It was instinctive. It was beautiful. In one movement, I sliced out his throat.
That's not
I need to grapple further for the boost to kick in.
I have to kill to see the sun again.
Please work. Yes. Okay.
This is not over. It cannot be over. My blade will bathe in the crimson rivers of blood that will pour from the holes I cut into your body.
There's only 5 political prisoners left.
You cannot deny me the mark. I need to make the mark. It's all I have left.
This time I won't have to go back in for the Zsasz trophy. I think I've got some easy time save on these splits by just simply not having to re-enter. Just open the door. I don't memorize every door in this game to know if left and right side is the part that opens. Come on. What an awkward ass jump. How's that? That's like when you play Red Rover and the kid's like, alright, you can take one step. You take a big ass step just to cheat.
What the hell are you doing? I told you not to come back empty-handed. I couldn't get in there. I tried.
Jokers? How do we know they're in a third? Chance it could stop snowing. Just for one freaking minute.
I really don't know what I do here. I would normally get the 2 that's over there. And the picture, but I'm gonna come back later for the picture, I guess. So there should be a picture and 2 trophies left here, right? Yeah, that's it, so.
I'm so hungry. Where'd all the food go anyway?
The last political prisoner is tied to the remaining 2 trophies, so I'm not gonna get him yet. Get those yet because he's right next to them, so I might as well get them all at the same time. And I'll just come back and get the picture of Nora at the same time. Shit, that didn't work. Ugh, butts. Yeah, like half of the button. Half of the little light was on the button. Oh, I couldn't just shoot this while running.
This is not going to be easy, Dark Knight. What number comes after 3 when the night falls? The answer is 2. 1. And the Dark Knight detective fails to complete my challenge. What happened, Dark Knight? Did you actually outthink my puzzle?
Oh, that was weird. I was expecting, like, super failure from all that weird stuff. Look at me doing the order of the things correctly. Hacking this, and then while the door opens, I get the teeth. Thanks. I'll just do it myself. Damn auto-battering is just constantly, like... You want me to grab that wall? Huh? How about that rock over there? Like, really? You can't imagine anything relevant that I want you to shoot it at?
What starts with a tick and ends with a shock? Three, two,
Whenever I don't get that first try,
And the
it spooks
Dark
me.
Knight Detective fails to complete my challenge. That's cheating, though I am hardly surprised. I
See
knew
how
this
fast I
was
can
too
do this.
difficult.
No, I've done it faster. What's my opinion on the Return to Arkham thing? I don't know.
Now that all the Titan containers are destroyed, I should go back to Bane and see how he's doing.
Yeah, a lot of people, almost every run that I have that goes this far into, I get somebody in the chat saying that they just realized that you don't have to hit the dot. I didn't always know that either. It just auto-targets the dot. So you can hit anything on it. Locomotive. It's like a French word. I don't think that's possible. I get the run. Nice. That's hard to do. I think I'm not gonna check trophies.
You saved me.
Why would I want to go over there if you're gonna kick my ass? What a silly man. Look down! Forcing my vision. Oh, I hate that. That's so annoying in games. Say it. Fine, I'll view the location. Come on. This bug happens sometimes. The amount of time that I lose to runs because of just little tiny bugs like that are so annoying. Over the course of 3.5 hours, you can lose like up to 5 minutes in a run just to shit like this.
Another victim. Sooner or later, the killer will slip up. Let's hope it's this time. As with the others,
it has something to do with, like, sometimes if you aggro enemies on the way of coming over here, that can happen. So I should just be more careful on my approach.
Than what he leaves behind. Someone has taken a lot of care to cover their tracks. They used bleach to destroy any forensic evidence at the crime scene. Sometimes the lack of evidence is all you need. I'll filter the particles of the bleach and see who was so determined to cover their tracks.
No. Nope. Nice, that's definitely what I wanted.
It's colder than the snowman's heart out here.
Augmented reality training activated.
Yeah, but it's not like if you're... It doesn't follow the rules for every other aggro, like, trigger interruption.
Augmented reality training complete.
Like, I'm no longer in a fight, and it still is, like, thinking... It still won't let me do it. Other Hush things don't even do that.
What was that?
On me! I got him!
Oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
More tea, Batman?
Where am I? What's going on?
What a question. Shall I tell him? Oh, he looks so confused. Maybe I should. Well, it's simple, really. I planted a teeny tiny little idea in your head. A sort of remote hypnotic suggestion. Very complicated stuff. I'm sure you wouldn't understand, but as you can see, it worked. You're mine now. You're mine, and there's nothing that Strange can do about it. Oh, are you not going to drink your tea? It's special tea. My special tea. My special tea.
Go to hell, Jervis.
Simply put, I made you see what you wanted most. What was it? Tell me. Tell me. Oh, tell me. So predictable, just like Alice. Never doing what I want without ludicrous amounts of psychoactive controls. Well, if that's what's necessary, it's a good job that you've already taken them. All we need now is a finishing touch. A special new hat. Just for you. You are my soldier now. No. This isn't right. You can't be doing this.
God damn it. The enemies just weren't turned on. That was pretty good, though.
You can't fight it. You must.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know how accurate those splits are. Like, I don't know if it's possible for me to stay on that pace by the end of the run. But I can be pretty close to it.
Who's this sucker? Don't know, man. He was here when I got here. Someone knew who he was. How do you know? There are dead people all over this hellhole. This was an execution. One bullet to the head. Perfect shot. Really?
What's so special about this guy?
The only thing I know is that whoever killed him will be long gone. People who do hits like this don't hang around to get caught. We should stay here. It's the safest place.
What am I... Wait. I know exactly what I'm doing. I was like, what am I doing? I don't do this now. But I totally do this now.
Still keeping us in here.
Just climb it. What is your problem, Batman? Can you not climb this? What is going on there? He just... If you're over on that part, you can't go forward, apparently? This is not the run to discover that kind of shit.
A third victim. It looks like he was hiding behind this car when he was killed. How did Deadshot do it?
Jesus, I hate doing that stuff.
I think I found the link that can...
Have I gotten this? I have. Please don't look at me.
The bullet hit here. That's how he did it. Deadshot ricocheted his shot off this shutter.
Oh, it's okay. I talked about it when I hit the split. Luckily for you, this whole stream is recorded and everything, so you can check that out. Why? Why? There's no reason for that. Calm yourself. Oh, come on. Couldn't make it one more inch?
Still don't get it. Why is this guy here? I told you. Two-Face wants us to look after him. And stop Batman from getting...
30 days has November.
Where is he? That doesn't matter right now. All you need to know...
No, it's random each time. Every crypto thing is random.
All the rest are 31. Of course, once he comes,
Getting the picture first is a good way to know if you actually got the picture.
We work together and we do what we're told. I guess.
I didn't want to do it, but he made me. He had my friend.
At last.
At last. I suppose I should fulfill my side of the agreement. A riddle for a bat. Can you solve it?
Did you figure out what the numbers mean?
Yes, it's just one of Riddler's games. He gave you something, right?
Yeah, it's just a box. I don't know what it does.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you have to record if you want to upload it to a leaderboard. This isn't Twin Galaxies where you can just have a referee approve your run.
Riddle me this.
Riddler's loose in Arkham City. He's taken...
30,000.
This is the journal of Dr. Thomas Elliot. My work is complete. The pain, though still present, has been worth it. He will suffer for what he did to me. He will suffer the way I have suffered. As I look in the mirror, I understand how Leonardo felt when he finished the Mona Lisa. How Michelangelo felt when David was complete. My work has taken too long. But now it's time for my masterpiece to be unveiled. My new face is ready. I couldn't have put it better myself. I take it you're here to stop me?
What do you think?
I think you're too late.
You're a killer, a psychopath. I will stop you.
Really? But you look just like Bruce Wayne. It took time, of course, to find the perfect donors, to graft on the flesh, and finally to lose myself in order to create this. 6 people died,
the biggest thing that will end this run, possibly,
to complete my plan.
besides execution errors,
Would you believe good old-fashioned revenge?
and a bug or something
To
stupid,
be honest, I don't care if you do. Wayne
is me
will
forgetting
suffer,
something. Because this is
and
like the
you
first run
will
that I've
not
done
stop me.
on this route without my notes.
I can see you have your hands full with Arkham
So if I
City,
miss something,
but it's time for me to
that's
leave
kind of
now. Pray we do not meet again. Next time, I will not.
It's not
going to
be
in such
unlikely.
a generous mood.
I'll be pleasantly surprised if I don't.
Close the file on...
Weird. Didn't even know I could reach that. Sweet though. I like it. Okay, come on, grow up. Yeah, it's a side
To
quest.
make
That's
the
Hush.
shot, Deadshot would have been lying down. His body heat melted the snow there.
We've got him, Oracle.
Arkham City, go to hell.
It is. It is a lot. What a terrible game.
That was awesome.
You know what's cheaper than a capture card for your 360 so you can speedrun this game? Buying this game on PC. So you can just speedrun it on the faster category and not have to use a capture card. Then you're probably going to say your PC isn't good enough to run a game from like 2011. Hey, Nefton.
What's good for me and potentially fatal for you, Dark Knight? Don't bother taxing your tiny mind, for the answer is obviously my final puzzle. Will you save the ignorant guard? I'll be shocked if you do. You weren't supposed to do that! That room was impossible! How did you... Oh, this isn't over, Dark Knight. me tonight, but I'll be back.
Where is...
Oracle, we've got a problem.
Right. Listen to me carefully. I still have more of those guards, so I'll just need a...
I'm gonna wait a second. Because it is possible that the game can have trouble autosaving if you do it too fast. Come on, break the wall. Okay, good. God, that wall can be such a dick sometimes. Just, it's like probably the hardest wall to actually break through in the game. So that's everything underneath. That's actually everything at GCPD in general. And that's the best time to get it, because it'll bring you closer south, which is the direction you want to go anyway.
Strange tried to kill us all. Glad he's dead.
I actually want to get this stuff, and then I can fight Skip later. You all suck.
We're right. It is the bat.
Oh, you were the last guy? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna quickly just make sure that... Oh, what is that? Oh, no, I know what it is. I know what it is. Oh, God. It's the shockwave. I mean,
I've destroyed the
50-meter dive or whatever.
Good.
Give us the Titan, Bane.
Mini heart attack.
Help me, Batman. We must not allow these puppets to take the Titan.
God damn it, Bane. God, he slows the fight down.
As I was saying, I've destroyed mine. I take it you've done the same?
In a manner of speaking, yes. Titan is too powerful to
Okay, so now I go take the picture of Nora.
I needed it all for myself. Now, do me a favor.
And then get the 2 riddles and the prisoner that's in industrial. And then go back up north.
I knew I couldn't trust you, Bane.
And get the rest of the stuff
so
in
I
Amusement
used
Mile.
you instead.
Start Deadshot, and then beat the game.
Simple. You rounded up the remaining
Well, I already beat
Titan.
the game.
Now,
Yeah,
I
finish
can
the run.
destroy it.
Maybe, Jester. If I haven't missed anything, then yes.
It's Batman Street.
Ah, too late. the last physical challenge. It's a good thing I checked on that.
Your eyes. Understand? Okay. Please, don't hurt me.
It's not.
Whoops, I'm gonna go this way. Awesome movement. Look at me go. Good RNG. What's the cause? It's the culprit. Okay, there should only be 2 trophies left in this area. Okay. Oh, that's looking really good on the counter. There's 3 left here. Interesting. I don't know what the 3rd one is. I know 2 of them definitely. It's a little weird. Oh, it's this? Really? I thought I got this. I'm happy it's on the way, though. We all saw me get this, too, didn't we? That's strange. This game can be like that sometimes, just end runs, you know? Make no mistakes, but it'll make you think you did. Come on, go closer to the wall. Come on. Let me put the gel on the wall. It's gonna make me fall off the ice raft. God damn it. It's terrible. Terrible game. Yeah, good job. Just forced my camera to stare directly at the ground. I tried to glide straight and it just forced me to look down. Go over there and then... Oh my god. This is I think it's always agreed upon that this is definitely like the worst riddle in the game. It's not fun. There's no puzzle aspect to it. It's super annoying. It's very slow. Yeah, just no fun at all. Okay, cool.
Deadshot was here. He was using this substation to store his equipment and... a PDA. It's heavily encrypted. I'll need to bypass the security if I'm going to find out any more about Deadshot and what he's doing here.
If you ever play this casually, or just look at the bottom there. Oh my god, first try.
This PDA
there is
was
a
definitely given to Deadshot by Hugo Strange. It looks like he was smuggled into Arkham in order to take out a specific list of threats to Strange's position. Let's see. Deadshot only has 3 targets left. Jack Ryder, Bruce Wayne, and Batman.
Damn.
Damn. He's working to a schedule.
There's a
Ryder's his next
lightsaber
hit.
in there.
He's marked his current location. He's going to kill him in 4 minutes if I don't get to him in time.
Okay, I don't know about beating this at, 335 pace, but this run looks good. Come on, what's that? Jack Ryder's over here.
Someone just pick up those phones.
It's Batman.
Okay. Deadshot, hard boss. Here we go.
You made me miss my target, Batman. I never miss. Where have you gone, Batman?
Nice. Nice Heart attack there. Okay, there should only be 1, 2, 3 when I approach after it.
This isn't over, Batman. I swear.
Did you find Deadshot?
He's not a problem anymore. I'll let Gordon know where he is and come back for him later.
Augmented reality training activated. Augmented reality training complete.
It's colder than a snowman's heart out here.
Hope that counted as a picture. It should tell me in a second. Good.
Why is it always snowing in here? Is it because of Mr. Freeze?
Please say 97. Please say 97. 96. What's needed? I might just be miscounting. Oh, there's a picture in Park Row that I didn't get. Was it the Ace Chemical sign? What is this?
This den is where the vicious animals take your
Doesn't really make much sense why I didn't get that, but it's okay.
already stoked up.
That's the only thing I need. Besides the stuff next to Riddler's den. Yeah, it doesn't really make much sense why I didn't get this. We all saw me get it.
It's the bat.
So yeah, that's what it was. And thank God it was a picture. Thank God it was right over here. Could have been anything. You could even argue that that's on the route, you know? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody, like, put that towards the end of the room.
Go get me some. What happened?
I couldn't find...
So, you thought you could
Little
circumvent my
backup
puzzle,
strat there
did
that
you?
I've never done. Everything.
I think I found something that...
I'm saving a little bit.
That's right, worms. Keep walking.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a 35.
Walk, don't you?
I'll play it real safe in here. I always play it safe in here. If it's ever going to be really close to a PB, then I won't play it safe. But if it's going to be a big deal, you know, I'll play it safe. You could do, like, several skips in here. Like, I could have skipped all to over there immediately.
I'll do it. You'll try. I'll give you that. But I doubt you will succeed without blowing your...
And then another skip is to run to this guy's right during that moment, but I can easily get stuck on those cogs right there. And then as soon as you're in the light, it's all over.
Buffoons will be all over the walls.
Okay, let's make sure I split accurately here.
Good. Let's see if you...
Okay. Pretty good. Wow.
This cannot be happening. Do you really expect me to fall for this dark night? I know you won't kill me.
True, but you can't say the same about the others, can you?
Yeah, that's world record by 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Do I need to press the button?
I throughout all 6 phones in the run, I only had to reset a total of 5 accumulated times.
You sure this thing won't work?
No. But
it was 4 times for the second to last phone.
Is there?
And 1 time for the last phone. And I'll restart the checkpoint right here. Arkham City site is secured and ready for shutdown. That's the confirmation for 100% story mode. What was my first PB for this category? Like 5.5 hours. Or like over 6 probably, if I was actually counting.